In BC alone, the best guess is some 18,000 properties have been used to grow pot. CBC's Marketplace gave us a look at some of the mess they leave behind. Today, the RCMP commissioner announced yet another crackdown with a twist.
Marijuana grow operations or clandestine labs that have been dismantled by the RCMP will be listed on our website.
For the first time, the Mounties will post the addresses where they execute search warrants, hoping irate neighbors don't want the grow op there any more than police do. We visited just a few of the homes on the list in Surrey, outside Vancouver. Police say 200 plants were pulled up here in May. No one was home, but the owners look like they're renovating. Another house allegedly had more than 2,000 plants pulled up in February. But that's not a surprise to you?
No, it isn't, because they smoke pot all the time out in the backyard.
The next-door neighbor says her parents, who live here too, had their door knocked down by thugs looking for marijuana to steal.
I feel that he's scared for their lives.
This house was just busted in July.
We see the Mounties around here all the time, but we don't know who they're watching. So yeah, if I know that's the house, I'm glad to hear it.
Realtor Kevin Neufeld, who worked with police to develop the list, says for law enforcement and home buyers, it's a great tool.
A consumer can just go to a website and say, okay, I'm going to move my family into this house. What was it? You see a grow op there, it's 1,200 plants or something like that. That's not where you want to move your family into.
Still, the list is very incomplete. The Mounties concede only a tiny fraction of grow ops will ever appear on it. Indeed, detractors argue the pot crackdown, along with those new minimum jail sentences, are simply continuing a failed strategy.
And if the objective of the legislation is to address violence in the trade, then let's focus on those who engage in violence within the marijuana trade. Let's not take every person who grows more than 5 plants and subject them to a minimum term of 6 months in prison.
Other cities like Winnipeg and London, Ontario already make the addresses of their grow-op busts public, but this is a first for the Mounties, and they hope it will gain them a lot of new allies in the neighborhoods they police.